Hi Pisces, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your second half of October general read. So from the 15th to the end of the month. It's a general read for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And general meaning it won't resonate with all of you. So take the messages you can from this video and leave the rest. It's a timeless read, which just simply means if you, no matter what day of the year it is, if you clicked on this video, there's a reason for it. Messages are here for you, so give it a watch. If you want more messages than what you find in this particular video, my suggestion, Pisces, is to watch your Rising, Moon, and Venus sign videos along with your Sun sign video. That, or you can order a personalized reading. If you're interested in that, the information is below. Otherwise, if you like this video, how I read, or the information that I provide, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, love doing these readings for you and appreciate your love and support, Pisces. So I've got two decks here, and just like last week, I'm going to have two rows. Top row is going to be with Gilded Tarot. It's going to be what's going on around you, what's going on outside of you in your external life. And the bottom row will be with the Law of Attraction Tarot, and it will be what's going on inside of you. Where are you mentally? What are you thinking about? Both decks have been prayed on, meditated with, cleared, and shuffled. So let's go ahead and pull the reading for Pisces. What is going on in Pisces world? What's going on in their life? Okay. A decision. That's 22 money. So, what are you juggling, Pisces? What's the decision? Okay. Let me go ahead and see what's going on mentally. What is Pisces thinking about? What's on their mind? Okay. One more, please. Okay. So what's going on around you? Well, we have the Queen of Swords as your general energy, Pisces. So this could mean that you have some air signs somewhere in your chart. Could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius somewhere in your chart. Or you're dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay? There's fears around this situation. It's brought you great heartache, and you've had to get guidance. No, you've had to rely on your inner guidance as well as your connection with your higher power, source energy, to move forward in this situation, because there hasn't been much communication, and it's all karmic. These are lessons you've needed to learn. So this could be about speaking your truth in a relationship at this time. You could be opening up communication with somebody you haven't talked with in a long time. This looks like it's been a pretty hard relationship. If it is a relationship, it's brought you heartache and pain. But the focus is on speaking your truth, purging away things that no longer serve you, clearing up communication. This card can actually indicate divorce with somebody. Okay, so the person you're dealing with could be somebody you once were married to, but are now divorced from, or maybe you're getting divorced from somebody. That's just a thought. This is also a card of having a sharp tongue and a sharp mind. And, so in terms of speaking your truth, you're very clear in what you're saying. You're standing up for yourself. You could need to stand up for yourself now, and you'll be very clear about it. This can also indicate dealings with an attorney as well, in going back to the divorce thing. So for some of you, it's contacting an attorney or fearing the need of divorce, or getting a divorce, or fearing that there might be a divorce coming coming through in your relationship here soon. You're feeling it. You're fearing it. Or you could be the one delivering the news. Or you're dealing with somebody you're already divorced from. Okay? But really, overall, I really feel like communications are opening up here. There could be a reason why, or a need to, stick up for yourself at this time. This is a card of communicating clearly. Very dynamic card of purging away also things you do not want anymore in your life. Being very precise with what you keep and what you get rid of. So it looks like with the two, we've got the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. I see a decision needing to be made within a very confusing situation. One that has you alienated or isolated. So there's really no communication. This could involve children, family. Again, it could be exes. Pisces coming out in this reading. There's a decision coming up, and it's you're confused, or the situation is confusing. You're not sure, but I think you're trying to bring in some truth. You're trying to cut through the muck that comes with the Seven of Cups. You're trying to bring in and see things clearly so that you can make a decision. And the Queen of Swords is very good at cutting away stuff so that she can see clearly. Some of the stuff that could be bothering or fogging up her lens, though, is internal. With the Eight of Swords, could be fears that are blocking her from forward movement. So your own fears could be part of the reason you're having issues with moving forward. I really feel this is definitely a relationship reading today for you, Pisces. I think you're thinking about family, your children, communications are on your mind. There could be legal issues going on, divorces, or at the bare minimum for some of you, getting in touch with attorneys. But a decision regarding a very confusing situation at this time, okay? I feel emotionally you're confused. I don't think the situation is confusing. I think your emotions, Pisces, are what's confusing and fogging up the lens. Not only your emotions, but your fears. So I think it's fears and emotions that are really what's causing you issues in terms of making a necessary decision. Also, I feel like you're very busy. You got a lot going on. So not only do you have to make this decision, but you got to make it at a time where you're busy with this, that, and the other. Okay? Because 7 also means lots of stuff happening at once as well. So you could have a very challenging decision on your plate in the midst of already a very busy life. So that could, also embroil the situation. The Five of Pentacles indicates to me this is a decision regarding family, children, or an ex, because there's a clear division between a man and a woman here, and the man and his children. Again, this is just symbolic of being separated. Doesn't matter the gender. This could be a woman being separated from a man and the children as well. Okay. So I do feel like it's a sticky situation. It's one that's close to your chest. Heartstrings are definitely attached. That's why there are also fears here. And this is what you're dealing with now. I feel like you're opening up and trying to clear the air, Pisces. And in doing so, this is either a decision to communicate with the Two of Pentacles, or you're going to communicate some sort of decision you're making regarding the situation at hand. Okay? In fact, if this isn't you, you could be making or hearing from somebody you you have dealings with, possibly an ex-partner at this time, okay? If this isn't you, there are decisions that the two of you are going to make, possibly together, regarding yourselves or the family unit. Okay, there could be some communications in that way as well for some of you Pisces. So what's going on internally? Well, I can see that your emotions have taken a skydive south. I feel like fears are getting the best of you right now, and for this lot of Pisces at least, your thoughts are not as good as they could be regarding some sort of relationship you're dealing with. I feel it's a love relationship, so I guess I'm going to go with that. I feel like your thoughts have taken a nosedive regarding some change in a love relationship, because we got Gemini here with the Lovers. We've got the Page of Cups and then the Tower. Okay, this is Gemini, so you could have Gemini in your chart somewhere, Pisces, or a partner could have Gemini somewhere in their chart. Whoever you're dealing with here could be a Gemini as well. It's an air sign. So your thoughts are on a partner right now, and you're focusing on the changes that are going to create a new beginning within a partnership. I'm not feeling that you're thinking positively about this, though. I feel like your fears are creeping up on you, which is indicated here as well with the Eight of Swords, which is saying you're full of fear, you're full of heartache, okay? And you're really needing to get in touch with your higher power in order to move through this particular situation. Definitely changes coming, which are indicated here within a partnership. And here's that Knight of Swords. So we got swords coming up again about purging, speaking your truth, cutting people away, changing of situations. And really right now with the 5, I feel like you're not feeling very good about a certain change that's coming up. Or you're not feeling good about changes that have happened recently. They've either recently happened, they're happening now, or they're coming up. Whatever it is, you're not feeling the best about them. Here we've got, it's like the NASDAQ, or the Dow Jones, or like, it's plummeting. The arrow's plummeting downward, which indicates it's going south. Your thoughts are going south, your feelings are going south, and then with the Two of Wands here regarding some sort of relationship, I do feel like, though you're trying to make it seem that things are okay, inside you're full of fear and anxiety, per the shadow on the wall being that of the devil. So you've got toxic, fears, thoughts of illusion. They're illusions because they're not real. They're there to scare you. Or they could be real and it's just, maybe you're not seeing a way through it. Maybe you're not seeing the answer. Which is indicated here by the Seven of Cups. It's confusing, it's foggy, and I think that's because you're not seeing things clearly, because your emotions are involved, and you've got a lot of fears around the situation, okay, Pisces? So, definitely, a change is going to create a new start, okay? And for some of you, the new start could just simply be opening up of communications again. But the style of the communications, what are you talking about, could be the issue at hand. Not necessarily that you feel bad about communicating with your ex or with this person, but because it could be going in a direction you were hoping it wouldn't go, is a thought at hand. Because I really feel like with this card, these cards here, that you were expecting for improvements possibly, and you're not seeing that. You're seeing division. Could be possibly talking divorce. And that would again explain why you've got the Five of Swords here, which typically indicates separation again, and alienation, anxiety, depression, not feeling very good about a situation. Let me go ahead and pull a relationship love card. What is it that Pisces needs to know regarding this situation? What's important for them to understand? Can we have an additional message regarding what's going on for Pisces here? Darkest fears. So I do feel like we've got fears on deck regarding a love situation, and not just any fears. These are the darkest fears, the fears that you really you couldn't conceive of. These changes, okay? Any additional messages? And that with the moons, I'm drawn to the moons on this card. We just had a full moon. This is a new moon in the middle here. So by the new moon, okay. So by the new moon, it says coming together. So I do feel like this card's indicating with the two that there's going to be some sort of communications in a relationship. Now, the darkest fears could be your own fears you're needing to face regarding a situation within a relationship. And the coming together is telling me that I feel you or guys are actually going to meet up or start communicating within a relationship where there wasn't any communications. Or if there were, they've been seldom. Now, who knows what your fears are about. It could be about the subject matter you guys are going to discuss. Maybe you're just anxious regarding meeting up. The fear could be about the changes that will come with the choice to start communicating again. It'll be different for different ones of you. Okay, Pisces, those are your messages. I hope they resonate. Comment below, let me know. Are you dealing with an air sign? Who are you dealing with? Is it an ex or is it some other family member? What's the confusing situation and the decision you need to make? Okay. Has there been a painful and heartbreaking situation? What is that about? And have you guys been communicating recently? Has there been communications in this relationship? So, what has you so worried internally? Why are your thoughts nervous? Why are they scared? Are you nervous to meet up and have a new beginning with a partner? Or is it these changes that you're worried about? Okay. What are you scared about? Your fears are definitely prominent in this reading, Pisces. Love to know with regards to this situation with this person what the fears are really, truly about. Let me know below. And until next time, do take care of yourselves. Love and light always. Namaste, Pisces.